whenever I have much to contribute as myself. I think that's the main part that people don't try to understand. That yes, it's gonna be hard, regardless. You're a child growing up to be an adult. 16, turn 2 years, turn 18. At age 18, you're considered an adult, so you have to know these things. And you have to know that even though you just have to know. You just have to know who's good, what good decisions are for you, what bad decisions are for you. And you don't want to make the bad decisions, so you have to make all the good decisions. Even though it may not seem like it at the time, you just have to know it may be good for you in the long run or in the short run. I just think that's what people don't realize. Yes, you can play around and do whatever while you're in high school, but they don't think about the long-term effects. Like, they don't think about what life is going to be like after college or after high school. Some might even go to college. They might go to the army or just go get a job, work 9 to 5 for a minimum wage. Or they can get a good education, like I'm doing, and just start ahead early. I'm glad I'm speaking this because I think about this all the time, but I never really record it or write it down. I write a few, but I lost a journal I write it in, so I'm trying to get a new one. But that's fine. I remember everything I wrote, and I just hate how people. I'm not saying that all people are bad, but it's the certain ones who try to be fake enough to gain in their own advantage, to where the other person they're gaining from you steal from them. Like, you poison them because you're trying to make them into your way of doing things. That's what I don't understand sometimes. It's like why do it? Like, why manipulate somebody else to do something whenever you can do it yourself, or you can find somebody who you don't have to manipulate and who trusts you to do it, and it'll be a favor. You'll be helping each other out. And that's what people need to do nowadays. They need to help each other out. With everything going on with COVID-19, everybody's in quarantine, everybody's in shelter. I don't see how helping each other out is such a bad thing, and how this is an opportunity for us to connect to each other. A global pandemic was inevitable. That's just a fact. It was already inevitable. But this one's different because this could have been prevented. And that's the last one. Everybody is just so filled up with they have to be better than each other, or they want to be better than each other in a good way, but they use that and accidentally turn it into a bad way. That's the misconception that people do. And with, like I said, with everything going on with COVID-19 and all this now, people are actually starting to do better. This is a way for us to reconnect and reevaluate how we process our life and our friends, our family. And I just like how, even though the good thing about all this quarantine stuff, you can see who's your true friends or not. You can see the friends who check up on you, or you have to text them first or call them first, contact them first in any other way before they talk to you. That's how you know you got true friends or not, or you got good friends. If they care about your well-being enough where they contact you first than you do first. That's how you know. And me, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that good of friends. In fact, at this point, I don't have any friends, really. But I don't mind it. I personally don't mind it because I feel like how will they contribute to me? Why are they still gonna be there when I'm older? Probably not. Are they gonna remember when I'm older? 50-50. It depends on how they remember me. Like the things I do, the actions I take. That's another thing people misconception about. Yeah, you might do stupid stuff, and yeah, you might change, but the things you do now will always be in the memory of people who saw you do it, and that's going to be a part of memory of you that they're going to always have in your mind, because that's the thing you did instead of doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing. You can do the right thing, people remember you, and you can do a bad thing, and more people will probably remember you because of the bad thing and because of the reputation that you set on. And I just hate how that's all. I just hate how People are so into labeling. They label everything nowadays. They just label so much because they're trying to find a way to express you in your own way without even talking to you or even consulting with you, because that's the way they want to remember you or see you. And that's just so messed up. It's like, why even? And I'm stuck. Okay. It's like, why even do it whenever people do the same thing to you? People do it to each other without realizing it. And they don't subconsciously realize it because it's so natural for them. I don't know, it's a lot of things I think about, but I never really say it out loud because, I don't know, it's just the way I think. I like to keep things to myself and think about it. Because I like to go over examples or situations in my head that could happen but never really do happen. It's just like, why? That's the main question. It's like, why? Why do I do this? Why people do these things to other people? I don't have the answer to everything, and I can't be the answer to everyone. And I can't help everyone the way I want to. I know this. But even though I do know this, I still want to help people as much as I can. Because I want everybody to see the good in each other. That's why. If everybody just sees the good in each other, then they won't focus on the bad things of their past. Because everybody has a past. Everybody has done something in their past, in their lives, where they stick to it. Or they remember it in their brain and hope nobody else remembers it, because that was a defining moment where they change, or they want to change their lives to do better because they don't want to make the same mistake again. And I don't know. It's all crazy. And I don't know who's gonna watch this. If my parents gonna watch it, then hear everything. If somebody else or somebody I choose to, I trust, watches it, then it doesn't really matter, because I trusted you enough to show you this. And I'm grateful for the people I have in my life. Sure, people have come and gone as friends, but that's just the thing. They do come and go because they're what they call a friend. A friend ain't gonna last forever. And it would be nice if everybody had a long time friend where they could just rely on, they could trust them, they could ask favors for. But very few don't. Mostly because people change. As you're young, yeah, you can learn right from wrong, but it's the lessons that you learn and how you apply it to your own life and how you apply it to your future that makes your future of how people want to remember you. Yes, I did a lot of, I'm not afraid to admit that I made a few bad mistakes in my life, but I've changed since then because I learned it, well, I did it, I looked at it, and then I realized why, and like how was it wrong enough to know to do better next time. And that's the thing. People just need to learn to look back at their mistakes and like focus and try to do better, even though they may see it as a mistake they made, and they may make another mistake like that again in the future. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to focus on the mistake you made